Okay, so this is the final product. It's a little bright. It's okay though. I can work with it. It'll calm down. I think it'll calm down. I tried to kind of mix it. It's a strawberry blonde. I'm trying to get it so it looks more like a hair color, I guess. When I make it straight, it looks good. It looks okay straight, right? Okay, so I'm having a big mascara review. Okay, I have to get my hair stuff that I've been using. You guys, okay, so I have not been taking like I would take a supplement, like a biotin vitamin for hair. I haven't had to take it since I started this stuff. Well, actually, since I started Caro and this stuff, right? Like this stuff is fantastic. It makes your hair super thick. It helps it to grow. It doesn't make it more, it doesn't do anything with the moisture. Caro does. Caro does amazing for hair. You actually have to be careful with Caro though, because it's very thick and can be very oily. Okay, so I have to replace, and so my last video I had up here, and I'm gonna leave it up, but I have my headset on. My headset doesn't work when I film for some reason. I don't know what the problem is, kids. Okay, so we're probably gonna replace, this is probably gonna replace that one. That one, I showed dyeing my hair. So if you wanna see me dye my hair, and the audio is not that great, it's the last one. I mixed a little of this, just a dab of this. This is called Raw, it's called Flame. And this one is called Arctic Fox Cosmic Sunshine. Both on Amazon. I don't represent any products on Amazon. I don't represent any products at all. I'm actually studying to be a Python developer with AI. Python first. Python developer is my first thing that I'm doing because that's the way of the future, kind of. So I'm just studying, well, I'm studying AI too. And I know I've taken a lot of AI and chat things. So I'm pretty good in AI. In fact, I just did my taxes on H&R Block and I'm not referring them either. But because you do have to know a thing or two about taxes. You really do. When you're on those platforms, you should know as an individual, and you can use Google, you can use any source to see what exactly forms you need to fill out. But when you do a platform like H&R Block and they had AI right there, it was pretty nice. I really liked it. It let me know where this form was. Do I really need that form? Like there's certain forms like they get crazy about, especially about savings account, health savings accounts and stuff like that. And they always default to 2,500 because most of them are 2,500. I think that's, I don't know. But anyways, did it on there. Kind of like the whole AI thing. I am totally studying AI. I love it. I love AI. I do everything with AI pretty much. Well, not totally, but it doesn't always have the answers for a lot of things. Like so like I was doing life path numbers, and if you know anything about it, what you do is you take your whole birth date, and you add them all together, and then you divide by the number. You get down to a singular number. And what you do is you add them all together, then you get the average, at least you add them all together, and you can get ChatGPT to do this and say this, my birth date, but it didn't work. It wasn't accurate. So you know what that tells me? I have to train it. And if I want to, I have to train it. If I want it to know life path numbers, I have to start telling it, okay, here are the life path numbers. Here are what, give them a chart. Give and give it more than once. Give it a few times so it gets to know it. And then actually let it know. Give it answers. Like say, I'd like to have it make a chart. I'd like you to make a chart. Here is my chart, but I want you to do a chart, and then change it around. And then start to teach, say be a teacher for a little bit. Kind of take a teaching role. And then you take a teaching role for a while, and before you know it, your AI is better than you, once you train it. Okay, my AI is great at Python. Could get a better job than me, for sure. But anyways, I totally use Python. I use it to check and balance with a lot of things. Because I'm doing, there's so much to know. And I want to know specifics, about if I want to be a developer, I have to know specific things. I have to understand the basics. I have to understand the functions. I have to understand all this stuff. And there's with Python, it's super easy. You can look it up. There's a lot of things that your platforms you go to, they already have, it's already like embedded. Python is embedded. Like I go to Anaconda and then I go to Jupyter. That's just one example. Or I go to Watson or whatever. And then the Python and all the tools you use, whether it be TensorFlow or whatever tools are used, it's built into the machine. So it makes it that's why it makes it super easy now, because everything's already built in. You just have to know how to do it. And you know, and you're not always going to be 100%, and that's why there's troubleshooting and you have teams work together, and you know, you get on a project, or you get billed out to a client, or you get trained. Getting a training program. That's why I'm doing Python Developer. I want to be really good at it. I have so many books to read. I do speed reading. I do. And I'm really good at it. But I mean, I won't speed read if I really need to learn it. I'm trying to unplug my darn heater here for my hair. See this color? It looks better straight. Like this is kind of a loud color. I'm not gonna lie. I know it is. Let me turn this off. It's kind of like that's just white. This is kind of like, if you look at it, it's orangey. It's like a strawberry blonde, right? It's a little bright, right? But I had to bring it down. I had to add some color to it. And why I had to add some color to it, because it was way too, like, it was all bland. Like I felt it matched my skin. So I needed it to kind of do a little bit of a contrast with my skin. My freckles. My freckles. I love freckles. I used to hate them. I don't even mind them anymore. I don't want to say I love them. I said I love them. I don't love anything. Actually, that's not true. But this is what I'm putting on right here, is castor oil. And I do have a little bit of a sunburn. Now, it could be a hot flash too. So if you see it on me 1 minute and not on the next, it could be a hot flash. And sometimes it registers with me, and sometimes it doesn't. Look how red my skin is. It's okay. I needed to moisturize it with the castor. Okay, so now let's do the primer, which is this one. Do I have some? I sure do. All right, so Wendy Williams. There's a lot going on with Wendy Williams. They say that Wendy Williams was ripped off. And how was she ripped off? The people that were taking care of her are fired, like all those people on the Lifetime series. But that Lifetime series had more than Janet Jackson's, had more than, it's been the highest rating. Wendy Williams is the highest rating Lifetime has ever had. And they gave her a total of $400,000 for the whole series. What they did is, her son went and made another company called the Wendy Experience. And they went under another LLC. And they made her kind of like an executive producer, but she was not in the right frame of mind. Now, was that right of her son to do that? Now, is that money going to go towards, or, you know what, was this Wendy in her, is this just about, because she's, Alexa, lower Pisces. Alexa, lower Pisces. Okay, whatever. Oh, look how bright it looks now. Is it just because she was out of her mind? Or was this her? Is this her? They say that she goes crazy for vapes all day. Like, so all she wants are vapes. And then she tells what exactly she wants to go, where she wants to go, where the person should go for her vapes. Vapes and drinking. She is still, reportedly, allegedly, still partaking in a little bit of the alcohol, which is really sad. But, you know, it's her choice. I mean, it is sad, no doubt. But it's her choice. And her son actually, when he was talking in the documentary, he was actually saying that it was alcohol related. So was it? Was it alcohol related? Look how my under this light my eyebrows do look light. And I do have eyebrows on. I think I do. I have to look. I don't know if I put them back on. Wow, stop. Whoa. Okay. No, that's too, I can't tell. Yellow, no. All right, so put up. And I'll look in my mirror. Oh, I did take them off. Oh my, I took my, sorry guys. I took my eyebrows off. And I'm just going real light. Well, anyways, so they're saying that Wendy Williams, you know, they're saying that really, technically, you think about it, they had the most ratings ever of all time. They're going to be able to stream her stuff and play her stuff for years to come. And say, God forbid, anything should ever happen to her. That's when everybody, all their stuff goes, like everybody goes and watches it. They become like instant, you know, whatever. So Wendy is actually, I don't know if it's Wendy. I think it is Wendy. She's suing them. She's suing Lifetime because she felt like she didn't get they're suing her. They're suing Lifetime. I think the Wendy Experience, maybe your son, I don't know the details of the case, allegedly is suing, which she is totally entitled to sue. Totally. Oh my God. Man. I mean, especially, or was that just bad negotiation? It's going to go to court, so we'll see. I think it depends how glad it is. And if she really, are they setting the stage for this to get more money? Are they doing that on purpose to make her look even crazier? I'm not saying she's not, but is it just alcohol related? They're saying that Wendy actually has a tax bill now and is actually owing money. That's what the conservatives are saying. So they're saying they're not, if you think you're making money off her, we're not. They're kind of stuck with her, is the way they're acting. So why don't they give her up quick to her family? You know, I think they will soon. I think the next go around they're going to be fired, to be truthful. Right, that's definitely needs to be thinned out, that eyebrow. But I don't know. Who am I? Oh my God, look at that. They look crazy. Look at that one. That one looks really crazy. I'll fix it. But anyways, you know, so supposedly, and now Kevin is coming back after her for money. And he just got 10 million. And that's why he's married. That's why that Missy married him. Well, because I think she figures he'll always get money. And here's the thing about that. I don't know if he still has a $1 million policy on her. Insurance policy. It was part of the agreement and that he was allowed to do so. Does he still have that? So in her demise, and how much is it? Does he have because he was allowed to have that with her. And if they would give him that, and they would let him do that, that's why I'm kind of shocked that he hasn't been able to get more money. Because if they would let him get insurance, right? Does that make, does that make sense what I'm saying? I don't know. They're really comparing, they're turning Kate and William into Wendy and Kevin. You know that, right? The royal Wendy and Kevin. They're saying that's what the conspiracy people are saying. The conspiracy people are saying that William is in love with Rose, his ex-girlfriend, and Rose is pregnant. She's married, but she's just married by, it's a cover. It's a cover. Her and William still see each other, allegedly. And William, supposedly, allegedly, protects her from the media, protects her from whatever. But anyways, is not letting her go. And actually wants a divorce, I think. There's reports that he wants a divorce from Kate. And Charles is like, no. Isn't how peculiar. Charles is in the very predicament. His son is in the good, he had to ask his mother, right, to divorce her. Clearly she couldn't take it anymore, and they were going so public in the, like I said, the British press. The British press, I don't have anything nice to say, so I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I'm definitely going to be, okay, so right now, I am, every day, I'm going to do as part of, and I'm going to fix my eyebrows. Don't be Don't be going off on my eyebrows. But every day, my my eyebrows are gonna, I'm gonna have my daughter-in-law do my eyebrows, microblades. Maybe I can get it filmed. She'll probably let me, right? Yeah, and I can invest content. Yeah, we gotta fix that one a little bit more. Okay. They don't have to be twins. They just have to be sisters or sisters. Okay. So every day I'm gonna do a makeup challenge, a mascara challenge. This challenge is buxom and where's my Estee Lauder? Now I have Estee Lauder too, wherever that is. Oh, I don't know. This versus Jeffree Star. Let's begin. So, like I said, the conspiracy theories are buck crazy about William. And you know what? They say that William's like freaky deaky, like likes to have a strap on or whatever. And Kate refuses to do his freaky deaky things, and she is okay with him seeing other people. Similar to Wendy Williams. But the only thing that is really like kind of like no, and this is when it starts to get really hairy, is when a child's involved. And let's face it, why is that the case? Most likely because of money and connection. Now that's the future king of England, and if he has children with him, that could be a possible heir to the throne. Well, it's not supposed to be. It won't be. Hey, George, you won't take George's spot, but say George, something happens to George. Or say, for instance, he divorces her and marries so-and-so, and so-and-so has an older kid. Does that, and it is Williams too. How is that going to go? Yo, I ended up using this whole mascara. I really like this mascara. This is really good mascara. It costs $35 at Macy's. It's not cheap mascara at all. And it's very good. It is very good. It is really good. My eyelashes look great. And my eyelashes do look great too because I've been using castor oil and it's having them grow. And I'm very careful. Be very careful with your eyes because castor oil can mess your eyes up like nobody's business. For real. Like you'll go, oh my God, really? Okay, so now we're going to just do some like, let's do some stuff. We'll put a little dot there. Let me go over here and put a little bit here. Okay, we don't want it to be too crazy. Right? We're just trying to get a... Actually, this one needs a little more. Somebody else. A little more. But anyway, so Kate is okay with infidelity as long as there's no children. Supposedly. Especially the crazy stuff he desires. Supposedly Kate was always cool with him going to another Jeezy Louise to handle those ways. And you know what? It's okay. It really is. But when there's a child involved, we got a different thing going on. You know, it has to do. And supposedly, William refuses to give up any kind of relationship with Rose. He really cares for Rose. Or he's protecting her while she's pregnant. I don't know. It doesn't mean he doesn't love his children. No. Or it's all a bunch of crap. We want to know the truth. We want to know the truth, people. We want to know what's going on with Kate. Where is Kate? And anybody tries to steal her mental work records, you're freaking crazy. If you're, she's prepped her whole life. She worked so hard to be the queen, and all of a sudden somebody comes in, please. Her mother prepped her, and now things are going AWOL. Doesn't mean they're getting a divorce, but supposedly, rumor has it, allegedly, I'm not saying it's true at all, William wants a divorce. Or does he? They actually showed up together. And I think somebody said, you better show up, make a picture. Because where they went, royals don't go. Supposedly. All right, so, not bad eye makeup. Okay, I want to make sure this looks good. We don't want to make it too strong or anything like that because you don't want your face to fall off. Oh, it's a little bright. It's a little bright. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Of course I have a yellow light on right now, so it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Oh, blue light. Blue light, blue light. Okay, so I'm gonna have to erase my other video because of but I think I might leave it up. If you want to go see me dye my hair, the first step is the other video, the other live. This one is the finished product. And I straightened my hair a little bit and put a little makeup on. Yo, do you think it's true that Camilla is feeding the press stories about Meghan, stories about Andrew, stories about Harry, stories about William, stories about Kate? Do you think she's telling Piers Morgan? That's what everybody's saying. What's going on with Piers and Camilla? What's going on with the king and his treatment? I'm sure if the king knew that she was talking to the press, he would get very mad. Who knows? Maybe he's in on it too. He's like, oh, get to them, get that Harry and Meghan. They're just unruly children that have an entitlement. They're not entitled to crapola. No, they're not. Okay. Remember? Yeah, and then you go all the way around, down and down and curve. Down and curve. And that supposedly helps the double chin. And then you go like here, down, down. Who knows, people, who knows? Okay, so then okay, now that we're done with the setting spray, darling, let's put some lipstick on. Let's go a little roughy rough. So go look at my other video. My headphones don't work. My Apple headphones, I need new ones. The only thing that they do right now is I can use them as headphones. When I go to do a video or something like that, they're not good. So thank you for listening to my video, me ranting about the royals. So thank you. Have a great day. Go look at that video. Like, follow, share, whatever you're supposed to do, if you like it. This is where gossip meets spirit. but I didn't meet Spirit today. This was just where Gossip meets makeup. Oh yeah, Gossip meets makeup, Gossip meets Spirit. That's it. This is where Gossip met hair dye. This is where Gossip met makeover. I did my hair. You saw me dye it. I straightened it. I put on makeup. Have a great day. Talk soon.